Today, I will be teaching you how to prepare for a half marathon. Running can change your life both mentally and physically. In August of 2020, Women's Health, a website that does research on the body, wrote an article that explained running can release stress, boost your confidence, help you sleep better, exercise your brain, and help you lose weight. Now, imagine the feeling of crossing a finish line of a 13.1-mile race with fans cheering for you like crazy, and you just ran the best race of your life. That would feel pretty good, right? Going back in time, when I was in high school, I was eager to find a new active hobby, which happened to be running, and this changed my life. When I ran my first half marathon, it was the peak of my life, and it may be yours too. Over the years, I've ran 3 half marathons injury-free, and my training has resulted in complete success. When I was training, I saw myself become a better and stronger person both mentally and physically. Each race I've been to is something I will always remember, and these amazing memories make me feel better to this day. I have also influenced my friends and family to run with me, no matter what their fitness level was. Ultimately, if you want to look like this happy high schooler bonding with his father after finishing half marathon, or if you just want the medals and trophies from it, this presentation will get you prepared for one of the best feelings ever, running and completing a half marathon. Now, before you start doing anything, you need to find an actual race that you'll be competing in. Your training will depend on what day you are racing. For example, if your race isn't for a few months, you can gradually and slowly train up to a half marathon. But if it is on the sooner side, you'll need to train at a more intense rate so that you are ready sooner. There are more pros if you are running at a later date, mostly because you'll have more time to prepare, and if any injuries happen, you'll have time to heal. Where you race is just as important as knowing when you will race. Are you going somewhere far away? Will it be close? The location definitely matters as well. Is your race going to be hot or cold? Will it have hills? Typically, it is important to avoid a race with hills because hilly courses are most known for causing injuries and making runners quit. Here is one of the easiest ways to find a race, called racefind.com. You can click any state you want to race in, and they will give you all the upcoming races in that area. You can also choose what distances you want, and you can sign up directly on the page. Now that you know both when and where your race will be, you'll need to get the proper gear to have a successful training period. The most important item you will need is running shoes. Running shoes help your runs go smoother, and they result in way less injury. Try to avoid having any random pair of shoes though, because each pair of shoes is different for someone else. Many running stores have you even try on different pairs, so you can ultimately find what is best for you. Also, having running clothes will help you because when you are running, you want to have the most comfortable clothes possible, or else you will not feel good on your runs, and you can even get rashes from bad material. Having the right planner is also necessary so you can track out your progress and write down how everything goes. The more organized you are and the more you follow your plan, the better everything will be. Lastly, having any type of stretch tools can go a long way. It is ultimately up to you to find out what stretches work best for you, but something like a roller or a massage gun can really help. Now that you have all you need to train, it's time to find a training plan that is best suited for you. It is important to consider how many miles a week you want to be doing and how many days of the week you want to be running. Also, if you have a goal in mind on how fast you want to finish the race, you may want to have specific runs and plans that will lead you to that goal. It is important to avoid training schedules that are too easy or too hard, because you don't want to be wasting your time with an easy schedule or putting too much stress on yourself with a hard schedule. The best place to find a training schedule is at runnersworld.com, a website that publishes articles about running all the time. In August of 2020, they published an article providing training guides for any type of runner, both beginner, intermediate, and advanced runners. Each training guide is color-coded and very easy to follow, and even gives you extra advice on how to be successful with those specific training plans. As shown, here are a couple training guide examples. The training plan on the left is on the easier side, as you get more rest days and less miles per week, and vice versa on the right side. Every single day has some sort of runner training and is really easy to follow. They even give the total miles a week you are doing, so it's important to look at that as well. Once you get into the swing of things, you should be trying as hard as you can. You should be finding stretches that work best for you because you need your body to be as healthy as possible. You also need to avoid overdoing anything. If you feel like you need a rest day, then take it. Your training guide does not force you to do anything, and at the end of the day, it is your body and your own running. You will not succeed in a half marathon if you're not happy with yourself or your training. Lastly, the most important day of your training is the day of your half marathon. If it is in the morning, make sure you go to bed early enough so you can get lots of sleep. You also want to be drinking lots of water so you are constantly hydrated. Now, you will know when you've made it once you get to that starting line and your excitement is through the roof, your body feels amazing to run, and you are proud that you've made it this far. You know you can do this because of your awesome training. Hopefully, I'll see you at the finish line soon.